Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere you know, I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing that I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always smelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, yeah.
And welcome to live coverage of the baseball division on Roxamore Sports Network. It's the 1-5 Woodland Hills Wolverines taking on the 6-5 Fighting Planets of Mars High School. Welcome, everyone. I'm Ty Polk, glad to be with you for baseball action on the Roxamore Sports Network as we're almost underway with the first pitch. AJ Whitehurst on the mound delivers, and first pitch in there for a strike. In the batter's box right now is Teddy Ruffner, the catcher for the Mars Fighting Planet, and that's now 0-2 count. Whitehurst is the owner of the lone win of the season for Woodland Hills, so their ace is on the mound as that one's low ball. So 1-2 count. The pitch from Whitehurst. That one bounces to the plate, so it's back to even now at 2-2. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one swung on and foul tipped. Still 2-2 count. Sixth pitch from Whitehurst on the way. That one low and away, so the count is now full at 3-2. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one high, so from 0-2 down, Whitehurst manages to give up a walk there, and now it's one man on for Mars as the next batter coming up, and that's J.J. Wertholt. First pitch in there, running on the play, and that's an easy stolen base for Ruffner, as now he's on second with no one out. So that one credited as a ball. So now it's a 1-0 count. So man already in scoring position there on the stolen base. That one popped high into the air. Ranging over is the center fielder, and he makes the catch. And Ruffner will tag up to third for the first out. So a fly out to deep center. And a nice play by Hutcherson. As here's the center fielder, Mitchell Schultz for Mars. The wind and the pitch from Whitehurst. That one bounces away from the catcher, but no play there off the backstop. An easy 1-0 count for Schultz. So a man on third already, 1 out gone here in the top of the first. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one popped high to left field, right near foul territory, and no play as that one ranges foul for the first strike. Schultz the batter, 1-1 count. Man on third. That's Hefner. And that one bounces away, and Hefner will get an easy score at home. So Hefner gets a run, and it's already 1-0 Mars here at the top of the first, and only 1 out gone. So a 2-1 count, no one on now because of the run off the wild pitch. And here's a second strike in for Schultz, now a 2-2 count. That one high, and we're back to 3-2. Woodland Hills' first win of the season. Whitehurst was the pitcher, giving up 1 earned run and a 6-1 victory. That one bounces to the plate, so another walk for Mars, and now Schultz is aboard with only 1 out. As next up is the first baseman, number 23, Peter Kraska. Whitehurst pickoff attempt, and Schultz is safe there. One runner on, 1 out. First pitch to Kraska. That one running, and an easy steal for Schultz. No play, and another runner in scoring position early for Mars. The short backstop is helpful as that one's tapped over. An easy play to first. Runner advances to third is Schultz. So now here comes Alex Hefner, the second baseman. Runner on third, 2 outs for the Wolverines. No hits so far, but 2 walks have allowed a runner to make it to third. 1 scored already. Will another one score here? We'll find out. The pitch from Whitehurst. That one called strike to Hefner. 0-1 count. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one tapped high. Catcher looking for it. And he just makes the catch, as that will save a run and retire the side on the pop-out. So 1 man left the board for Mars, 1 run, but no hits. Both runners coming in on walks. We'll go to the bottom of the first. The score is 1-0 Mars Fighting Planets. So the pitcher for Mars today is Thomas McLaren. Yesterday, Mars got the victory in 5 innings, 13-0 over these Wolverines. They've been held scoreless in their last 3 games, giving up a combined 35 runs. So, head coach Mike O'Leary looking for more of an offensive output out of these Wolverines. In their last game on the Roxamore Sports Network against Fox Chapel, they got a couple walks, and they managed to get as close as a man on third with 1 out, but they could not capitalize. So we'll see what these Wolverines can do today. It's a new day. It's a beautiful day here in Pittsburgh. Sun shining. Winds coming over from my right to your left on the screen. So stepping in for the Wolverines, the left fielder, Danny Padalowski. First pitch from McLaren. That one a called ball. 1-0 is the count. Next pitch from McLaren. And that one high as well as it goes to 2-0 count. Next pitch from McLaren. And that's his first strike right there against Padalowski. 2-1 count. Bottom of the first. I'm Ty Polk for the Roxamore Sports Network. Next pitch from McLaren. That one high as well. 3-1 count. Take sign on as Padalowski is walked to first base and Woodland Hills has a runner to begin their offensive salvo in the first. Next one up is Sammy McCullough. He's the right fielder. Runner on first, no one out. Pitch from McLaren. Bunt sign on. And that's the ball. McLaren looking to run her over. Pickoff attempt. Padalowski gets back. Padalowski on base again. And they didn't get him that time as he's in, but just barely back to first. I haven't been able to set up any of my stuff. I'm sorry. 2-0 count. McLaren's next pitch. That one tapped over and in to left field. A base hit. So Padalowski moves over to second off the bloop single to McCullough, and suddenly the Wolverines are in business. 2 runners on, no outs. And next up, here's the pitcher, A.J. Whitehurst. The score is 1-0 Mars off a run. Couple walks. First pitch in there for a strike on Whitehurst. Oh, 0-1 count. Next pitch. Whitehurst taps that one over, foul. Count goes to 0-2. Two runners on, no outs. Next pitch from McLaren. That one high, a ball. and 2 strikes. Bloop single to left. Got 2 runners on as McLaren chases that one for the first out of the inning. So next batter is Nate Shurer. Bottom of the first, 2 runners on, 1 out for Woodland Hills, and they're down 1-0. First pitch to Shurer, high. That's a ball. McLaren looks off the runner at second. Next pitch coming. That one high as well to 2 balls and no strikes. Scores 1-0. McLaren's next pitch. That one a called strike. 2-1 count. Sure, the shortstop for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Sure, taps that one over, and that one gets into the hole, and the bases are now loaded for the Wolverines on the single by Sure. So Padalasky on third, McCullough on second, Sure on first, bases loaded, 1 out for the Wolverines. And here comes the center fielder, Noah Hutcherson. McLaren. That one tapped away, foul. 0-1's the count, bases loaded. 1 out for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the first. 0-1's the count. One out for Woodland Hills. 1-0 ball game. As the head coach for Mars has a talk over with the home plate umpire. McLaren has a talk with his catcher and his first baseman as a plan here to see how can they get out of this jam with no outs given up. They have a force at all bases, so depending on how this hit is taken, they could potentially get out of this inning with no runs given up. Next pitch from McLaren. That one low as well. A ball and a strike for Noah Hutcherson, the center fielder for Woodland Hills. Hutcherson hits that one a mile. Back goes the center fielder for Mars. The catch is made. Runners from second and third will tag up with no play as Woodland Hills is on the board. So a sac fly and an RBI for Hutcherson. Padalasky scores. McCullough moves over to third. And we are tied at 1-1. Man on first. First pitch to Gam is a strike. Pickoff attempt by McLaren. Runner gets back. Sure is still on first base. He chose not to tag up in that situation. It would have been a no man's land play and an easy double play there, as that one tapped down the line but foul. Oh-2 to Adam Gam, the catcher for the Wolverines. Already the best offensive inning in a while for these Wolverines. That one high, runner goes. But that's easy pickings, and the side is retired. So Shurer is caught stealing, and that'll end the inning here, but not before Woodland Hills picking up a run off one hit. 2 hits, and a walk. So we'll go to the top of the second. The score is tied 1-1 here from Woodland Hills High School. I'm Ty Polk. This is the Roxamore Sports Network. And welcome back. Inning number 2 from the Roxamore Sports Network. Baseball division is about to be underway. And wow, what an inning for Woodland Hills. 2 hits and 1 run earned. Already their best offensive performance in 3 games. So we're looking to see more out of this Woodland Hills offense. But first they have to handle their business defensively. Whitehurst still on the mound, and here comes Matt Oroz, the right fielder. The pitch from Whitehurst. That one tapped over easily to first base. Couldn't handle it. Hot potato. Quick play over. And it looks like he is safe. So Oroz with the infield single to open up this at bat. And this inning for Woodland Hills as the next batter up is Zach Oroz. And he plays left field. Scores 1-1. First pitch, a ball. Top of the second. 1 runner on, no outs. Whitehurst with the pickoff attempt. And Oroz is back over safely. Pitch on, runner goes Oroz. Play over, standing up. He is safe. So the third stolen base in an inning and a half for Mars. Guys, another runner on scoring position. And that one as well is a strike. 2-1 to count. Next pitch from Whitehurst, fouled back. 2-2 is the count. That one fouled back as well. Count still 2-2. No outs. Runner on second. Next pitch from Whitehurst, that in the dirt. And that'll bring the count full to 3-2. Whitehurst looking to runner Oroz off. Pitch, bouncer in the dirt, but a nice block by the catcher. Excuse me, that's now the third ball. That one tattooed and into the gap. A run will score. Oroz rounding second. He'll head to third. And he will stand up with a triple. So it's just like that. And now a runner is on third. The score is 2-1 in favor of Mars. Whitehurst's next pitch. That one in the dirt to Cadmore, and that is a ball and no strikes. Runner on third, no one out. Cadmore backed off the plate, but they'll call that a strike. 1-1 count. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one low, 2 balls and 1 strike. That one tapped foul to 2-2 we go. Cadmore at the plate. Oroz at third. No outs. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one high. Now 3-2 count. No outs. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one popped high into left field. And it drops in, so that's a run. Cadmore will get the second. And as Oroz scores, the score is now 3-1 for Mars. So quick rundown here. Moreau's, the right fielder, got to first base, stole a base from second, and scored from there. That one a ball to McLaren, Thomas McLaren, the pitcher. 1-0 count. Then from there, Oroz, the left fielder, hit a Titanic shot in the right field. That one away, but a nice block by the catcher, and that'll stay a 2-0 count. So Oroz made it to third on the triple, and the next play from Cadmore, he hit that one, lost in the sun by one of the Wolverines, as that one's low as well. 3-0 count, allowing Oroz to score, and now Cadmore, the designated hitter, is on second. Whitehurst looks off the runner. That one high, and McLaren will walk to first. So back around to the top of the order, and here's Teddy Ruffner. He came aboard on a walk in the first inning. Top of the second. 3-1 to score, 2 runners on, first and second, with no outs. Here comes Whitehurst. That one drops low, a ball. No outs, 2 runners on. First and second, 1-0 count. That one fouled back by Ruffner to go to 1-1. So Ruffner to batter. 1-1's the count. Whitehurst getting the signal from Mike O'Leary, the head coach. Next pitch on. That one high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Whitehurst looking at the runner at second. That one high and away. A nice job by the catcher to stop it at the backstop. It's now 3-1 count. And Ruffner will walk as that now loads the bases once again. Cadmer on third, McLaren on second, Ruffner on first. And here comes J.J. Wareholt, the shortstop for Mars, as Mike O'Leary has a talk with Whitehurst, the pitcher, along with his catcher, Adam Game. Whitehurst pitched to Wareholtz. That one popped high in the left field. Catch made, but they couldn't. And it looks like a nice job, actually, by the left fielder, Padalasky, to save a run there. Ball was caught up in the wind, but he made a nice play there as Wareholtz it pops out. So next up is Schultz. That one low, a ball. Whitehurst the pitcher, 1 out gone, 3 runners on. Next pitch. That one called strike to Schultz, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Whitehurst, that one doesn't make the zone. That's 2 balls and 1 strike. Whitehurst's next pitch, 2-1. That one doesn't make the zone either. 3-1. A hitter's best friend here. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one skied high. And that one called fair. And a run will score there as now they open up a 4-1 lead. So that one low. No, I could not see the play at all. No. As now a pinch runner is coming in for Mars. Can you see the number? Number 11, Trey Wagner is coming in the second. You know who we replaced? I can't see. So inside sources tell us Wagner, number 11 for Mars, is the courtesy runner for Ruffner. You know who's at the plate? Was that a run?
It was the infield fly roll, so the batter was out. Guy on third was Catmore, he scored.
Okay. So that last at bat was the infield fly roll. As Kraska will go aboard with a walk. A runner did score. We'll call it Catmore. So it is 4-1. Infield fly roll makes it 2 outs for Mars. Yes. So now here's Hefner. Still 3 runners aboard now. First pitch in is a strike for Hefner. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one popped high. Catcher underneath it makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So a couple hits and 2 runs for Mars, as we'll go to the bottom of the second, and the score is 4-1. Fighting Planets. We'll be right back on the Roxamore Sports Network. Safe for Adam Game. He's aboard on the bunt single. So next up is the designated hitter, Mark Fallon. As Game is aboard to begin the bottom of the second with no outs. Nice hustle play on the bunt to create offense. That's a second hit for Woodland Hills. Here comes McLaren. First pitch in, swinging. That's a strike. 0-1's the count. Bottom of the second, 1 runner on the bunt single, as Fallon gets a check over from O'Leary. Everyone in position, ready to go for the 0-1 count. 0-1 pitch. Fallon taps that one. Back of the infield, quick play on the first, and that's an out. Game makes it the second. Fallon grounds out the first. So next up is the third baseman, Iman Costello. Runner on second. First pitch to Costello is a called strike. 0-1 count. Runner on second. Bottom of the second. Next pitch from McLaren. That one tapped over. That one stays fair. And Costello is thrown out. Running still. No one home. Nice play by Game, and a run is scored. Excellent awareness by Game to realize that the catcher ran off home plate. No one home. That's an easy score there, as it's now 4-2. Wolverines still down by 2 runs. What a nice play there. Here comes Simonetta. The first baseman, no one on, 2 outs. Heavy hack there, swing and a miss, strike 1. Next pitch from McLaren. That one, dodgeball there. 1-1's the count. Costello showing there that he knows the 5Ds of dodgeball very well. The 1-1. Heavy swing there from Simonetta, excuse me. Now a 2-1 count. 2 strikes and a ball here. Next pitch from McLaren. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the inning is over. So a good job there by the Wolverines. 1 hit. No errors and no men left on base. We'll go to the top of the third. The Planet's still leading 4-2. 4-2, next inning. Top of the third. So good job by the Wolverines, still showing some fight there. No flight from this team. So stepping to the plate for the top of the third inning is Matt Moroz, the right fielder. Moroz scored a run in the second and also stole a base. First pitch on. Moroz looks at a strike. 0-1's the count. The next pitch. That one fouled back. And quickly he's in an 0-2 hole. Next pitch coming. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that's out number 1. First strikeout for A.J. Whitehurst today. And coming up next is Zach Oroz. He plays left field for the Fighting Planets. First pitch from Whitehurst. That one popped high into left field. And a nice catch made there, as that's now the second out. Nice play by Padalaski in left. As quickly, here comes Dawson Cattermore, the designated hitter. On that first pitch, that's a ball, 1-0 is the count. Next pitch on, a ball as well, 2-0 is the count. Cattermore hits this one down the third base line off of Costello, and he'll try around for 2. Weems couldn't handle that one. And Cattermore is in with an infield double. So here comes Thomas McLaren. And in the last half inning, if a pitcher or catcher makes it to base, teams in the WPIL have the opportunity, as that one hit high, Padalaski looking for it, and McDonough makes the catch, as that will end the inning there. So F8 on the scorecard, no runs, no hits, and no errors, as we'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Wolverines still down 4-2. Glad to be along with you. Ty Polk here for the Roxamore Sports Network. 4-2 is the score. And the Wolverines in the last half inning, one of their best defensive sequences. Couple catches made by Padalaski, and in center field with McDonough to end the inning. Or excuse me, McCullough to end the inning. In center field. And here comes Padalaski in at the batter's box. First pitch from McLaren. That one, a ball. One and knows the count. Next pitch from McLaren. That one, a ball as well. 2-0. Two and 0 count. That one in there. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch upcoming. That one away. 3 balls and a strike to Padalaski. Couple catches in the last inning. helping out the defense. Padalasky hits that one to left field. Under it, and actually more is center as the catch is made by Mitchell Schultz for the first out. So the next batter is Sammy McCullough. McCullough steps out of the batter's box, now back in. Next pitch from McLaren. McCullough hits that one over in the right field, ranging over. And the catch is made again by the center fielder, Schultz, for the second out of the inning. So next batter is the pitcher, A.J. Whitehurst, looking to help his own cause here. Pitcher-pitcher duel, first pitch coming. And a called strike there. 0-1 is the count. Second pitch upcoming. That one low and away, a ball and a strike. McLaren, the pitcher. First pitch, that's high as well. 2-1 count. That one high as well. 3-1 is the count. Three-one pitch. And now McLaren gets it back to full. 3-2 is the count. Payoff pitch coming. That one called strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. As we'll go to the top of the fourth inning, the score, Fighting Planets 4, Wolverines 2 on the Roxamore Sports Network. That to the top of the fourth. Hey, lower my mic real quick. I don't know if it is, but I'll cover it. They can still score 10 in an inning. It's got to be more than, it's got to be 10 runs down. So it could happen at any time. Check, check. Top of the fourth, scores 4-2, Fighting Planets. Back to the top of the lineup for the Fighting Planets as it's Teddy Ruffner, the catcher, to start inning number 4. First pitch by Whitehurst, tapped over in to left field, a base hit. Ruffner on first base. Whitehurst, the pitch. Running is Ruffner. No play on. A stolen base for Ruffner. As that's been another Achilles heel for the Wolverines. Two balls, no strikes. Runner on second, no outs here in the top of the fourth. And now another running and another stolen base for Ruffner as he makes it all the way over to third base. So easy pass for the Planets. Here's Werholtz. Taps that one over. Costello ranging over in foul territory. The ball drops. So 2-1 count. Weatherholtz still in the batter's box. Next pitch on from Whitehurst. That one low as well. And Weatherholtz also had a third ball, so now he'll make it on base, and that's now first and third with no outs. So next batter, Mitchell Schultz. Runner on first and third, no outs so far. Top of the fourth inning. Whitehurst at the mound. Pitch over to third base, through to left field, and that'll score a run as Ruffner will make it home. Werholtz to second. And Schultz to first on single. Scores now 5-2, Fighting Planets. Next up, Peter Kraska. Kraska 0 for 1 with a walk. That one foul tip. Oh, 1 to count. No outs, a run scored. That one fouled away. To 0-2 we go. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one called foul. Still 0-2 is the count. Good recognition by Simonetta. He got the call there. Still 2 runners on. 0-2's the count to Kraska. Whitehurst looking at the second baseman. That one. And they say he didn't go. 1-2 is the count. Home plate umpire went to the one in the middle of the field. No call there. 1-2. That one popped high into left field, foul. And no one could make the play there. That one actually closer to third base territory, but still foul. 1-2's the count. Long at bat coming. Two runners on. And that one, Kraska gets it back to 2-2. Runners on first and second. 1 run scored in this inning. That one tapped high. And it's called a foul. So Kraska is still at bat. Count's still 2-2. With 2. That was a strikeout? Correction. That's called a strikeout on Kraska, so that's now 1 gone. Thank you. So the foul tip there as Alex Hefner will come in for Mars. 1 out. But a runner did move over to third. It's Weatherholt, so runner on first and third, and now you could say a runner on second and third. As Schultz stole second. That one hit high, ranging over. And that one is foul in right field. 1-1's the count. Top of the fourth, 1-1's the count. Weatherholt all the way to third. It's Hefner. 2-1's the count. Next pitch on. And that's actually a strikeout, excuse me. So it's another K for A.J. Whitehurst. Now 2 and gone. Second and third are the runners. That one hit hard to right field. Roaming. Nice play by McCullough to save a run, and the inning is over. So now we go to the bottom of the fourth. 1 run score. Fighting Planets 5, the Wolverines 2.
Hey, I wanted to make sure it's still 5-2.
So we start the bottom of the fourth. Nate Shurer, swing and miss. 0-1's the count. Next pitch on from McLaren. That one tapped into left field, a base hit. Shurer aboard with no outs. Top of the fourth, a runner on first, and here comes Noah Hutcherson, the center fielder. Oh. And Shurer's still second. Oh, pass ball. That one fouled. So excuse me, on the pass ball there, Shurer makes it to second base. That one high to Hutcherson, a ball and a strike. McClare. Second one there. 2-1's the count. So it's Shurer at second, the shortstop, with Hutcherson, the center fielder, on. Next pitch on. Hutcherson hits that a mile, going straight to center field, and they can't make the play there. Shurer should score. Hutcherson makes it to second. Shurer, I believe he tripped up or something over there. It seemed like it was an easy score. Rounding second. Instead, Shurer's at third. Hutcherson's at second on the double. So here comes Adam Game, the catcher. Second and third. That one high to Game. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on second and third, no outs here at the top of the fourth. Matrix-like dive there. That'll save his head there, and also it's a 2-0 count. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch. Now 3-0 to Game. And suddenly, Woodland Hills with an opportunity to load the bases here with no one out. That one catches the corner for a strike. 3-1's the count. Take sign on there. That one in there. Called strike 2. Now, counts loaded. 3-2. Second and third are the runners. Shurer at third. Hutcherson at second. Full count pitch. That one high and the bases are loaded. So the take sign was on there all the way, and a smart decision by the bench coach over there. So now, full count, earns the walk. Now the bases are loaded. No one out in the top of the fourth. Or excuse me, bottom of the fourth. So here comes the designated hitter, Mark Fallon, with a chance to create some massive damage here for the Wolverines. First pitch to Fallon. That one a called strike. 0-1's the count. Wolverines already besting their efforts since that first game of the season. They've scored 2 runs since. In the dirt, nice block by the catcher. And 2 runs today. A ball and a strike to Fallon. Bases are loaded. No one's out. Next pitch from McLaren. That one tapped. Over to second. A double play. So Fallon, a double play there as Hutcherson is thrown out. As now it's 2 gone, runners on first and third. And yes, if you're taking a look at Nate Shurer, his expression is all the feelings of the Woodland Hills fans right now. 2 outs, runner at first and third. That one high to Costello to start the at-bat. 1-0's the count. First and third, the runners. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Next pitch from McLaren. That one tapped over. That one fair, and Shurer will score. And a dive there, as I spoke a little bit too soon there. No runs are scored. The inning is over. Absolutely tough luck for the Wolverines. They leave 2 on base. They had an opportunity to get some runs off of the bases loaded. A blooper to the second baseman forced over quickly, as that created a double play, and from there it was all downhill. The inning is over. No runs scored by the Wolverines in this half of the inning. To the top of the 5th we go, and the score is still 5-2, Fighting Planets. Stick with us. I'm Ty Polk, and this is the Roxamore Sports Network. Whitehurst still the pitcher as we enter the top of the 5th. Scores 5-2 Fighting Planets. Woodland Hills squandering an opportunity with the bases loaded, blooping into a double play, a catch by the shortstop, tossed over to the second baseman. And then grounding what looked like at least one that didn't work out for them as Oroz is at bat, and that one bounces to the plate, 1-0 to score. The count, excuse me. Next pitch in. And Oroz looks at that one. The 2-0 they go. Next pitch, Whitehurst. That one, Titanic shot. Looking like it'll go over the right fielder's head. And that one's trouble. Oroz rounding second, heading to third. As he will stand up for the triple. It goes from bad to worse for the Wolverines. The pitch to Catamore inside for a ball. Next pitch from Whitehurst. That one low as well. Almost got away from the catcher. Oroz thought about it, but thought better of it. 2-0 is the count. Runner on third, no outs. Top of the fifth. Next pitch from Whitehurst. As that one popped foul. 2-1 we go. The designator hitter in. 2-1 pitch. Catamore hits that one high. Roaming back behind the plate. No one makes a play. As that one is ruled an infield hit. No one wanted to catch it. And it worked out for Catamore. No infield fly rule. Everyone's safe. Runners on first and third. As here comes McLaren, the pitcher. Pitcher's duel, first pitch coming. That one called strike. Oroz wanted to test it there, maybe trying to steal home, but he went back. And while he was at it, Catamore stole second. So nice synergy on the base pass there as that one bounces to the plate. No play made there. 1-1's the count to Thomas McLaren. Looking to help his own cause here. The 1-1. Bunts it down the first base line. Easy play to first. A run is scored on a sacrifice bunt. As it's now 6-2. Catamore advances to third. Oroz scores. So now one out. One out to play, a runner on third. We're back to the top of the inning, and here comes Hefner. That one bounces away. No play there. Ruled a ball. One-0 pitch. Whitehurst. A foul tip. 1-1's the count. One run scored in this inning. 6-2 is the score so far for the Fighting Planets. One man gone. Here's the pitch from Whitehurst. That one well high. And now it's 2-1 to count. Cattermore on third, creeping. That one low as well to 3-1 to count. Pitch from Whitehurst, 3-1, tapped over to the third baseman. No play to third, only play to first. And that ball is away. So that's an error right there. As Ruffner makes it all the way to second on the error from the first baseman. As the score is now 7-2. And the Woodland Hills head coach, Mike O'Leary, has a chat as he'll look to make a change there as Whitehurst will end the day here. Unfortunate outing for him. There was some highs, there was some lows. As now we'll wait to see who they decide to make the switch for, and it looks like the shortstop Nate Shurer will be in from short to pitch for the rest of this game. Whitehurst will pick up the fielder's glove and go to shortstop. Shurer will now take over at the mound. So the line score for Mars, 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second, 1 run in the third, no runs in the fourth, and now 2 so far in the 5th inning, making an end to A.J. Whitehurst's day at pitcher as he'll now be the shortstop. Nate Shurer, the shortstop, is now pitching. So first pitch away there, and that's a ball. Wagner in for Ruffner on the base path. As it's now 1-1 to Weatherholt. Only a runner's on second. 1 runner on second. That one bounced to the plate. 2-1's the count to Weatherholt. Titanic swing there, only a foul tip out of it. 2-2's the count. So far, only 1 out. Next pitch from Shurer. That one tapped into right field, a base hit. Around goes Wagner, and he will score. So now it's 8-2 is the score. As here comes Schultz to bat. First pitch, a ball. Wind up from Shurer. That pitch is well low. 2-0 is the count. That one skied high to left. And that one's gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot. You gotta love it.
That was too close. Hey. No, the ball got to move.
I guess we did not expect the ball to go into the broadcast booth, but it did. Oh, let's catch our bearings here. So a 2-run home run by Schultz. Whew. Now it's 10-2. Always adventure on the Roxamore Sports Network. As Peter Kraska to bat, it's now 10-2, Fighting Planets. Excuse me, this is Caden Schmidt. Pete Kraska was thrown out. He was thrown out due to what happened? He threw his bat, so player misconduct. In for him is Caden Schmidt. Number 14 for the Fighting Planets. As that one, he's walked aboard, so one runner on. As next up is Alex Hefner. Hefner hits that one, roaming over, and a nice play made there by Hutcherson to get the second out. So next up is Matt Moroz. First pitch, that's a strike, swinging. Sure, the pitcher, 0-1 count, and he's running. Easy play there, a stolen base by Schmidt. So Matt Moroz in there, runner at second, as he taps this one over to the right fielder, as that's the final out, and the inning is over. But not before 5 runs scored in the top of the 5th inning. Wolverines next at bat, the score, the Fighting Planets 10, the Woodland Hills Wolverines 2. We'll be right back on the Roxamore Sports Network. First pitch in to Dom Simonetta to strike as we welcome you back to the Roxamore Sports Network. I'm Ty Polk. Second pitch in, that's a ball. 1-1's the count. And you missed a electrifying top half of the fifth there. 5 runs scored by Mars, including a home run, to bust open this game and make it 10-2. Now 2-1's the count to Simonetta. Next pitch on. Simonetta cues this one over to the first baseman. Nice stop there for the first out of the inning. So back to the bottom of the fifth inning, excuse me. And to the top of the order we go as Padalasky's in. A run in the first inning for him. So that's a ball to Padalasky as it's now 1-0 to count. Next pitch in, that's 1-1. Next pitch from McLaren, the 1-1. That one in there as well. 1-2 is the count. Next pitch from McLaren. That one catches the high corner, and that's an out. Second out of the inning. Now 4 strikeouts for Thomas McLaren. Now 2 gone as Sammy McCullough is next to bat. McCullough taps this one over to the pitcher. Easy play over to the first baseman to retire the side. So quick work there. 3 batters, 3 outs as we'll go to the top of the 6th inning. The Fighting Planets lead it 10-2. I'm Ty Polk, and you're watching the Roxamore Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Now it's time for the Roxamore Sports Network line score. As right now, Woodland Hills has 3 hits on 2 runs. And for Mars, they have 5 hits on 10 runs. As that one past the second baseman and into right field, a hit. Running to second and sliding in safely on the double. Zach Oroz on his horse there. As Mars is back in business to begin this top of the 6th. And here comes Dawson Cattermore. Lucas Karemski is now in for Cattermore. That one bounces over and away. Quick throw over. And Oroz makes it the third on the wild pitch. Next pitch to Karemski. Is that one low and away? Two balls, no strikes. Karemski to bat for Catamore. That one high and away as well. And now it's 3-0. Three and 0 catch. Called strike there. And the next one, that's a ball, so Karemski will make it the first as there's a runner on first and third with no one out. First and third. So runner on first and third as here comes McLaren, the pitcher. First pitch in, that's a strike to McLaren. And Nate Lashinsky, correction, is in as the pinch hitter for McLaren. Bouncer to the plate. 1-1 to Lashinsky. 1-1. As the night falls around us, it goes to 2-1. Early evening here in Churchill. 10-2. Runner on second and third. Lashinsky takes that one, as that's now 3-1 the count. Shurer in danger of loading the bases up. And no outs. Next pitch in. Lashinsky will walk. So here comes Ruffner. Bases loaded. No one out for Mars. First pitch in, that's a ball to Ruffner. 1-0's the count. Pressure on the Shurer. Next pitch coming. That one well off. And it's now 2-0 the count. Ruffner in the bat. Bases loaded. No outs. Top of the sixth. That one hit a ton, but foul. So now the count moves to 2-1 to Teddy Ruffner. No outs so far. Bases loaded. 2-1 from Shurer. That one fouled back. 2-2's the count. Two from Shurer. As that one hit to left field. Can't make the play there. Ball bounces. Oroz will score. as it's now an 11-2 ball game. Karemski will go to third. Lashinsky at second. As that one fouled back. No outs. That one off the catcher's glove and away, but no play made there. Next pitch on. Titanic swing there and a miss. That one bounces to Weatherholt. 2-1's the count. 2-1. Sure, the next pitch, 2-1, as that one tapped down the line but foul. 2-2. Next pitch from Shurer. That one fouled back, still remains 2-2. Score is 11-2, Fighting Planets. Pitch to Weatherholt. He hits that one straight to second base and a double play. So a nice play by Jaden Weems at second to create the double play there. That's 2 outs. So suddenly the Wolverines looking to get out of a jam here. Next up is Mitchell Schultz, the center fielder. 1 run scored. Runners at first and third. 2 outs. And you have to be ready for any thunder because Schultz was the one that brought it right to our cameras. Home run in his last at bat. One and two's the count. Next pitch from Shurer. That one bounces to the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at first and third. 2 outs. Pitch from Shurer. That one down the line and left fair. 1 run will score. Another one rounding third and heading home. No play at the plate. It's now 13-2. And that one's a ball to Schmidt. 1-0's the count. Next pitch from Shurer. That one foul tipped. 1-1. 1 on, 2 outs. The next pitch to Schmidt. That one a bouncer in the dirt. As that's now 2-1. As we creep closer to dusk here. That one now 3-1 to Schmidt. Schultz at second. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. That one way away from Schmidt, and he will be aboard on the walk. So now runners at first and second with 2 outs. Is that Hefner? Yeah. Okay. So here comes Alex Hefner. Top of the 6th. 2 on, 2 outs. Shurer looks off the runner at second. First pitch coming. That one low. 1-0's the count. Next pitch from Shurer. That one bouncing over to the third baseman. No play made there. Bobbled and dropped. Everyone's safe. Runner aboard. Schultz moves to third. And I think you can classify that as an error there. Costello doesn't have the hands for that one. And it's looking like there's going to be another change at pitcher. That's the right fielder. So that's McCullough coming in. So it looks like Sammy McCullough will come down from right field to close the rest of this game. And Shurer will move from pitcher to right field. So if you missed anything about this game, 3 runs scored in this top of the 6th for the Mars Fighting Planet. It's now 13-2, and the next inning could be the final inning of the game, final bottom half of the inning, because of the 10-run rule. Hope you guys tune in tomorrow, as there's going to be softball on the Roxamore Sports Network. You'll see the Lady Wolverines in action. Can you see that? Is that a 3? Yep, that's a 3. Score is now 13-2. So the Wolverines have a talk over, trying to figure out how they can get out of this jam. and have an opportunity, their last gasp, to create some offense. So base is still loaded. Schmidt, the lead runner at third. Or excuse me. Schultz, the lead runner at third. That one popped in the air. And the catch is made as that will finally end the top of the sixth. But not before 3 runs scored in the top of the sixth. The Fighting Planets have put the Wolverines in jeopardy of the 10-run rule. The score is now 13-2. I'm Ty Polk, and you're listening and watching the Roxamore Sports Network. We'll be right back after this. (13-2), Wolverines in mercy of the 10-run rule. So if the score does not change or get underneath 10 runs, the game will continue on to the 7th inning if they manage to succeed. First one high and away to A.J. Whitehurst, who began the game as pitcher but is now in as shortstop for the Wolverines. A ball, no strikes. Whitehurst hits that one down the line, but foul. Wolverines needing 2 runs to push it into the 7th and final frame. Next pitch upcoming. That one tapped foul. And Whitehurst being there as he'll get a free pass to first base. Next batter is Nate Shurer, who's now playing in right field. He was the pitcher, but got replaced as he swings and missing there for the first strike. Next pitch upcoming. That one high and away there as it looks like the pitcher lost his footing. Count goes to a ball and a strike. Next pitch upcoming. Weatherholt, the batter. Looks like it's 1-2. Next pitch upcoming. Check swing. They say no, so it's 2-2. Whitehurst at first. Shurer to bat. Next pitch upcoming. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3 and the first strikeout for Weatherholt. Next up, Noah Hutcherson. Hutcherson fouls that one back. 0-1's the count. Top of the 6th, 1 out, 1 on. Mars looking for the double play here. That'll end the game. Pitch from Weatherholt. That one fouled back as well, 0-2. 0-2 count. Weatherholt the pitcher. Next pitch. That one called strike 3. Now 2 outs. So the Wolverines down to their final strike. And here comes the catcher, Adam Game. As he swings and misses for the first strike. Swings and misses again, and now the Wolverines are down to their final strike. Oh, and 2 from Weatherholt. That one low. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that will do it here. The final score. In 6 innings. The Mars Fighting Planets 13. The Woodland Hills Wolverines 2. Woodland Hills drops to 1-6. And Mars improves to 7-5. So here's the final line score for the Mars Fighting Planets. They had 5 hits. They had 7 hits on 13 runs and no errors. And for the Wolverines, only mustering 3 hits, 2 runs, and 1 error. One second. No. And the next game coming up for Woodland Hills is a 12 p.m. clash against Gateway at Gateway. And then at 5 p.m. they come home to face Plum. And for the visiting Mars Fighting Planets, their next game, they go on the road on April 30th to face Knock at Knock. So anyway, that'll do it. That's all for us here. Final score, Fighting Planets 13, Wolverines 2. You have been listening to the Roxamore Sports Network. All rights reserved to the Roxamore Sports Network. Any rights to this broadcast without express permission from the Roxamore Sports Network and the CEO, Leon Rockymore, is strictly prohibited. And once again, the final score, the Mars Fighting Planets 13, the Woodland Hills Wolverines 2. And for the Roxamore Sports Network, I'm Ty Polk saying good night from Churchill.